Hi and welcome to my Piggy card reading for January 22. First and foremost, Happy New Year. I wish you a wonderful and blessed New Year. And in this Piggy card reading you can choose between the laughing Buddha, the heart and the little piggy. And if you want to purchase my cards, or in case you want to purchase my cards, you can go to the link down below. It will lead you to my Etsy shop and there you can buy them. So in the first group of the little laughing Buddha, it is about something from the past that you are still reflecting on. I mean, what is interesting is, and maybe it has to do with the Venus retrograde, because I see that in all the groups, in a reflection of the past. So it is not just a movement forward, but it is still connected to the past. And in this group, I would say with past, with Yule, with Yago and with Chiron or Cardreading, you are in birthing something new, but in this birth process there is a pain, and that pain comes from the past. And maybe it is a fear that you will experience what you experienced so often with this new phase. So there is actually a little bit of anxiety connected to this new year, that it might bring further pain, further wounding. But the advice from the cards is leave this pain behind. I mean, with Chiron we have to surrender. We cannot force to heal. We cannot force divine grace to happen. But it is more likely to happen if we are able to surrender our pain and to surrender our worries and our anxiety, and to trust the new, to trust that life first and foremost wants to live, and to trust this spark of life in you, and to trust this spark of life around you. So I would say in January you are nevertheless still reflecting on the past and on past wounds, and maybe in a way it is also important for you. You cannot just let it go. It needs this awareness from you, but behind that should be your intention to let it go, your intention to be new, your intention that this year can be different and it can be a new start. And with Yule there is an opportunity to start anew, to start fresh, that something will be born, that this something is very beautiful and very magical in your life. So I would say the month of January is a month of reflection for you, and it has to do with old wounds. And on one hand, as I said, it has to do with giving space for this woundedness and allowing, like Thich Nhat Hanh says, awareness brings healing. The best way in this case, I would say, would not be to run away or to try to work a lot and try to deny and to forget, but to walk with that pain, to be aware of that pain, to breathe that pain, to be really, really in awareness, but not, and this is the art of it, not at the same time holding on to it, allowing that it can flow like air, like breathing in and breathing out, and that as long as it wants awareness, it gets your awareness, but at any moment you are ready to let that go. And I would say this is the balance for you this month. Putting a lot of awareness into the theme where you feel this wounding, but also being ready to let it go at any time. And with Yule, I would say there will be a moment where you feel ready to let it go and to be ready for the new. So I wish you a wonderful and blessed new beginning of the year. Until next time, namaste. If you have chosen the heart, then you have chosen the cards Kuan Yin, Nightmare, Guardian Spirits and Tuatha Te Danann. So I would say this new beginning of this new year, you are still reflecting on something. You want to get rid of any negativity in your life. But the advice from the cards would be the best way to get rid of this negativity is not by forcing it, is not by confrontation, is not by cutting things or people off, but having compassion with others, having compassion with yourself, coming into a state of grace. And in this grace with guardian spirits, you will be protected the most from negativity. Protected from negativity from the outside, but also from your own negativity. So in this month, your pathway is not pushing too much, but it is actually being in compassion and calling in compassion, calling in Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, and letting her hold you and letting her hold you in her grace and giving all your worries to her and all your anxiety and all your doubts to her, letting her take care of it. This month is not so much a month of action for you. This month is a month of being very tender with you and with others. Tenderness is, I would say, the word of the month for you. Tenderness is the key. With tenderness, you move forward the fastest and you have the best results. Be tender with yourself and be tender with others. Don't push parts of you away. Embrace everything that you are, and that everything from a very, very high perspective is filled with the divine spark. If you are able to feel compassion for yourself, then you might be able to feel the magic that it holds to embrace everything. I mean, with Venus retrograde, we have to let go of our insignia. To me, Venus retrograde is connected to the story of Ereshkigal and Inanna. And Inanna has to step down to Ereshkigal into her darkness, into her dark womb, into her woundedness. And Inanna can do so because she is always a goddess. Nothing can take that away from her. And in compassion, also this wounded part of the divine can heal. Also this wounded part in this legend can heal. It doesn't heal through force. It doesn't heal through a lot of action. It heals through compassion. Ereshkigal lets her sister go through compassion. Compassion and awareness and kindness. Kindness with others, and first and foremost, kindness with yourself. So I would say this is the message of the month for you. I wish you a wonderful and blessed new year. Till next time, namaste. And in the last group, in the little Piggy group, we have a transition, and it is a transition of something or someone that wants to leave your life or is ready to leave your life, and that it is divinely guided, and that you have a lot of support with Charon, with support with Samhain, and with Sacred Garden. In this letting go, there is an invitation to a magical new beginning that might not be already visible, but it's already in this transition. You are in a transition during January, but don't be afraid. With support, there will be a lot of help from others. There will be a lot of opportunities that will come your way that have already to do with the new, even if you can't see that the new is coming, but it is already on the way, and these opportunities might be the first steps into that new direction. And what is ready to leave you with Samhain and with Charon is something where it is time that it goes. And whether it is a relationship, whether it is a job, whether it is a place where you always lived, but it is something where it is time that it leaves. And I would say these cards show that it is in divine timing. And because it is in divine timing, there is a spark of the new already in it. I mean, in winter, when you don't look carefully, you think everything is rotten, everything is dead. But if you look closely, then you see already the blossoms of the new. You see that actually the leaves are ready to come out. The new is already there. It is just waiting for the right moment. And I would say this is where you are. The new is not there, but it is waiting. It is waiting to come out. And it might seem that It is sad that things are leaving your life, but it is an invitation to the new, that the new is also part of this transformation, part of this big death that is there, where you think, oh, everything is just dying, but it's not. It is just a transformation. This month is a month that will bring a transformation for you, and maybe the new, as I said, is not as visible as you might wish it to be, but the support is there. And with Sacred Garden, I would say this month is also an invitation to step into the eternal aspect of all that is living, because we are all in a cycle of being born and of dying, and that this cycle is always continuing, but there is an eternal aspect to everything that is alive. And to step into this eternal aspect, and in this timeless zone, you will find peace, you will find strength, and you will find support. I mean, I would say with these cards, they show that you will also find support from the outside, support from other people, but there is also a lot of support from the invisible realms outside of you and inside of you, the eternal dimensions of life. So I wish you a beautiful transition, and till next time, namaste.